Hi, it's Anita with Discover Sonoma County Living, and we're moving on to part 2 of living and life in the city of Petaluma. So have fun on this tour right now. So talking about the culture and the people of Petaluma, I love to do that because it is my hometown, and I grew up with, the city dwellers like me that lived in suburbia, and then everybody else was a rancher or a farmer. There really wasn't much in between. Airports in Petaluma. Well, there's a little airport in Petaluma if you have a little Cessna or a smaller plane. In fact, it's a fantastic place to eat and a great place to just go watch planes. But if you're traveling, big time traveling or anything else, you're about an hour and a half from the San Francisco airport and the Oakland airport. And let's not forget that we have our own Sonoma County airport, the Charles Schulz Airport, which if you're going to catch a plane is about 30 minutes north of here. It's super convenient, and there's lots of flights going to major destinations out of the Santa Rosa airport. Now, I also have to mention the Santa Rosa Express, or the Sonoma County Express, which is the airporter bus company that takes you from Petaluma to both the major airports, Oakland and San Francisco. And it's a great hub. They have a great parking lot. You can leave your car. It's inexpensive, and they're really nice buses, and they're on time, and they do a great job. I take them all the time. So we got you covered here in Petaluma with transportation to the airports on both ends, Santa Rosa and to the big cities. If you want to go to museums in Petaluma, there's one great museum on the west side of town, downtown, which used to be the library that I went to in growing up, but now it's the Petaluma Museum, where you can see the history of the incubator and the egg industry in Petaluma and much, much more. It's kind of really interesting to go through, so hit up the museum one of these days. I think you'll really enjoy it. So here's some top questions that people ask me all the time about living in Petaluma. How far am I from the redwood trees? You're about an hour from the redwood trees up in the Russian River area. So to get to Russian River and out through Jenner in that area is about an hour away. Now you can go through Petaluma out Bodega, and that's probably a 45-minute ride to get to the Pacific Ocean. So if you're really wondering where the beaches are, they're just out Bodega, and you'll love the ride. And it's really great. Where are the lakes and the water that you can recreate on? Well, we have a great Lake Sonoma, which is a good, I would say it might take you 50 minutes to an hour to get to Lake Sonoma, straight up Highway 101. It's a man-made lake that people water ski on, fish in, camp on, or camp around, and that's one of our best lakes, the big main lake in Sonoma County. We have one great hospital in Petaluma, the Petaluma Valley Hospital, and the Petaluma Health Clinic, and Kaiser has a huge facility. So you're really covered with great health care here in Petaluma. And many doctors from San Francisco and Marin County have a second office here in Petaluma as well. So you're really, really covered for your health care here in this city. Shopping in Petaluma is fantastic. We have all the suburban conveniences that everybody loves, from the big box stores to little boutique shopping in downtown Petaluma on the west side. So you won't be without anything that you like to do as far as shopping in Petaluma, from TJ Maxx and Trader Joe's to Target. It's all here in the city of Petaluma. Now, if you need Macy's or Nordstrom's, you gotta head south or north, depending on where you want to go, and you can go to the big department stores for your clothing shopping. But as far as every other kind of suburban shopping, you got it right here in Petaluma. So let's talk about the trains and the airports and transportation in Petaluma. So the SMART train, which runs from the Santa Rosa Airport about a half hour north of here, runs right through Petaluma on time every day and goes straight to Larkspur. So you can hop on a train and commute into Marin County. You can commute up to Santa Rosa. You can take it to San Francisco. It lands on the water at Larkspur, and then you take a ferry across the bay into San Francisco to work or dine or play, or hey, go to a Giants game. So the train is great. It's only 3 or 4 years old, and it's getting some great ridership, and it's a great brand new train running through Petaluma. The schools in Petaluma are really great. There are 6 elementary schools, 4 charter schools, and 2 main high schools. The West Side High School is Petaluma High, and the East Side High School is Casa Grande High. And there are also some alternative high schools like San Antonio High and a few others in the city as well. So we have great schools and several great school districts in Petaluma as well. Now, here's the really cool part. You know, the gem of the whole county is Santa Rosa Junior College, right? Well, Santa Rosa Junior College has a satellite campus right in Petaluma. So you can take a lot of your courses right here in town and not have to go very far. So that's my hometown, Petaluma, California, the city with the cooler weather in Sonoma County, just about an hour north of the San Francisco Bay. I hope you enjoyed this series. I have part 1 linked up here so you can loop around if you caught part 2 before you caught part 1. And I also want to remind you I'll be doing neighborhood tours with my GoPro camera. Those are coming up soon here. I have tours of Petaluma, Sonoma, and Santa Rosa. So we're going to start branching out and really showing you the cities and the neighborhoods. You might be interested because you might be relocating here or buying a house. Oh, and by the way, if you are relocating or buying a house, I have free guides for you. The freebies are all below here in the comments section, so check them out. They're all ebook form freebies. So enjoy those. I have many more videos popping up in the magical right-hand corner. I'll see you around the neighborhood. This is Anita Anderson with Discover Sonoma County Living.